Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about some free-to-play games that I played in 2020, and in the description will be the timestamps for each one of those specific games, and I will be going over whether or not they are worth even downloading, your time, or your money. I hope this video is helpful for you and saves you a little bit of coin. So surprising no one should be Call of Duty Warzone. Now, I will be having some gameplay of me just playing regular mode because the clip that I saved didn't actually save. So here we are playing some 10v10, I believe, so almost. Warzone came out and people were kind of naysayers at first and just saying it was another cash grab for Battle Royale, which is fair assessment. However, with this game, they added a couple new things to it, like the ability to bring your own loadouts from other modes, which was super helpful for people like me who aren't good at it. So if you survive long enough in a Battle Royale setting where it's, the 100 people playing against each other, you can go and pick up what you're familiar with and still be able to play. When it first came out, they didn't have like the smaller modes, where recently I played another couple games and they have one where instead of running around for 40 minutes by yourself and maybe seeing 3 people, it actually is a smaller group of people, only 40, and the map is smaller and the rings come in tighter. So it made it a lot more enjoyable for me. I would definitely give this a download and a try if you like Call of Duty. It is very large on the hard drive though. Definitely gonna want to keep that in the back of your mind if you only have maybe a 500 gigabyte PlayStation 4 like myself. I do believe that this is crossplay with PC and Xbox, so if you know your buddy's Activision ID, you can play again with them, and I think that's really awesome that they've added that to the new Call of Duties. The more times I can play with my friends, the more points you get in my book. I would give this a solid 7, especially after I went and played another game and noticed that they had added some more modes. I know there's a whole overarching story, but for me it doesn't really matter. This is definitely a recommendation for me from 2020 free-to-play games, and this will be free into the future too. Hey, Editor Zach here. Dipshit forgot to mention that the time to kill in this one is a lot lower, so it doesn't feel as slow as other Battle Royales for me. For me, playing Apex Legends, the one game I played of Fortnite, it's just so slow. I hate the fact that I have to fight through shields. If I want to do shielded type gameplay, I'll go play Halo. I don't need this. So, just another thing, if you don't really like the whole managing health and stuff, armor is important, but it goes away very quickly in this game.
Is on our side.
So the game about to see is one that a lot of people that play Smash Bros. Maybe know as being the bastard child of the community. So this is another party platform fighter where the goal is to knock the person off the stage. I really enjoy it because for a while I didn't have a Switch, so I decided to see if there's any Smash Bros. Clones, and this is where I found Brawlhalla is really great. It's 100% free. They just recently went cross-platform over everything. It's on things all the way down to your phone. You can play with anyone, customize it or anything like that. It's a great time. You do get all of the characters for free if you just play. You don't have to pay any money for them. You don't start out with all of them, however. And usually when a new character comes out, they're really strong. This game is owned now by Ubisoft, so that's kind of par for the course if you play Rainbow Six Siege or For Honor. They usually make their DLC people or the newest people super strong until you loosen your purse strings. Some of the best things about this game is that honestly just that it is free. It's a very well polished game. Just like any fighting game, there's kind of a player for everyone. A lot of people don't like it because it requires items and stuff. I don't know. I can't agree with them on this particular game, maybe in Smash Bros. But I would give this a solid 8 out of 10, but it would be a low 8. They do need some balance tweaks and some weapon types, like what you're seeing here with the spear, are really strong and kind of lame to fight against.
Player 2 wins.
Alright, so I'm sure everyone's heard of Fall Guys. It kind of got killed by Among Us in the last month or two, but it was really popular for a little bit over the summer. That was because it came out for free on PlayStation Plus. We're going to be showing you a little bit of the customization. I don't have a whole lot because this game infuriates me. And then we'll move into some gameplay. It will not be a team mode. I know I had a couple people ask me if I would try to find like a tail tag or something like that. No, because those modes are usually not as fun. You don't really get to choose in this game. It is a battle royale, so each round you get tossed into an obstacle course or some kind of game. This one was just a straight up obstacle course, so I figured it would be like the most neutral of showing for the game without being too biased. You will see me do really badly because I am bad. So as I was saying earlier about the team modes kind of being a little messed up, it's unfortunate because this game could have done really well, especially for a game that only has run, jump, and grab. And for not everything to be polished, it's just really bad to see in a game like this. It could have brought like a lot of kids or maybe people that aren't into super hardcore gaming like Call of Duty or something like that. This kind of would have been like almost like a gateway drug for them, right? So to see modes where it doesn't feel fair, or again it's a battle royale, so maybe your team just kind of sandbags and doesn't win on purpose so they can get more XP faster. You don't really get to get all those cool customizations and look like a dragon or a knight because you don't win the modes, and that's kind of why I stopped playing. Was it just wasn't fun to constantly lose because of something that's out of your control. Be it a team mode where your team's just not very good, myself included, or maybe it's a mode where you have to grab, and usually at the last second someone would grab you from a mile away and they wouldn't even be near you, and it would just kind of make you feel like you wasted your time. And for that, I would give Fall Guys a solid 4 out of 10. So for the sake of everyone's sanity and not showing that I'm completely dog-ass at this game, this is Paladins, and this is one of my recommended games for 2020. So what you're going to be seeing me go through is kind of just the different menus and showing all the characters. I'm not going to go character by character, but I will show like how the cosmetics look and some of the skill cards for the individual characters. So you'll go into maybe the cooldowns, and you can really break this down. You can theory craft quite a bit with this game, and a lot of people do because you can change up so much about your character, like make a healer more of a aggressive player, and that's kind of like how I play. I play a support, kind of. What you're going to see me go through with the card deck is something maybe I made myself. You can also use the pre-existing ones, and again, this is all free. All the characters are free, and I believe this is on PC, PS4, and Xbox. I would wholeheartedly recommend it. Just kind of jump in, try a couple games, especially if you played Overwatch. It will kind of feel a little more natural. It's faster, And to me, that makes it a little bit better, because if you're getting beat up in that match, it's over really quick. Bunch of game modes, Team Deathmatch, King of the Hill, would definitely recommend. And match to match, it feels a little bit more like a MOBA, where you can use the screen you're seeing now and tweak your character a little bit in the moment. So let's say your team needs you to be at the front line.
Enemy
you can
spree.
tank up your health, or you can lower your cooldown, or you can make it to where you can deny the other team healing. Like your bullets in this case would be like caustic or have a bleed kind of effect to them where they can't heal. Again, this is all free, and I would 100% recommend that you give this game a try. It is a good time, definitely better with friends. I recommend you get a party together and play with a full 5. It does take getting used to the second game, and some people are really good at it. I am not. So enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I'm gonna shut the hell up now. This dude didn't even give it the rating that he was supposed to. Can you believe this? So, other than playing games really shitty, I guess he doesn't remember why we're even here in the first place. So for 2020, Gamer Zach up here gives it a 7. I would give his performance in this match solid 2.
Behind us.
I am stronger. Take.
I can't use that yet.
Actually worthless. Yep. 30 seconds remaining. Fifteen seconds remaining.
Show them no mercy. Stay blessed.
8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am needed again.
So welcome to 2021, where you can have your very own waifu in the palm of your hand. That's right, you can actually play this game on mobile and still play with your friends on PlayStation and Xbox. And of course, I'm talking about this fantastic game, Genshin Impact. I would recommend this game for sure if you like anime. It is a completely mediocre game, and by that I mean it does nothing wrong, but it does nothing bad either. So it's just kind of right in the middle, and that's why it's getting a 5 from me. That's the most average score I can give it. It's just like if you've ever played any other mobile game that has like star-rated characters, where you kind of loot cards or items or crystals, and then you get heroes or characters out of them, and they have star rating, like it'll be a 4-star person or a 5-star person. That's kind of how this game works. However, you can play the whole game with whatever character you want if you like them. A lot of people just choose whoever they particularly like and play through it. You're going to see me go through some of the menus. I'm just kind of showing what it looks like. Some of the characters I have, I reset my stuff and made a new account so that way I could kind of show from the start. You'll see an intro mission later. That's just to show you kind of like how the gameplay is a little bit. There's a little bit of juggling between elements, and I really like the depth that they have. Like the constellation thing is super cool to me, because like astrology, but it is 100% material for certain websites that you might peruse when you're alone and need someone at night. I really do enjoy the game. It doesn't do anything too bad. To me, I wish you could purchase characters for maybe a higher premium currency amount, but that's just I guess a critique of the whole loot box era, right? Because I wish I could just buy what I want and not have to gamble, which is what this is. It's just a gotcha gambling for waifus and husbandos, okay? Definitely give it a shot if you like anime, and you'll probably enjoy it. It's pretty basic story. There is co-op. Co-op is only unlocked though after you level up, and to me that's kind of like why I put it down more towards average instead of maybe like 6. Is for me to play with my friend, I had to level up and play by myself. And in 2020, I didn't want to be playing by myself. I want to be able to play with my friends through the internet while we're all physically separated. So after all that, Genshin Impact gets a solid 6. It's a solid game. It doesn't do anything breakthrough though.
そうだ、鋭いな。ジンから称号をもらって騎士にならないか？おとなしくしやがれ。そういえば知ってるか。風魔流はかつて四風守護の一つでな。詳細は俺もよく知らないが、興味があるなら代理団長にでも聞いてみるといいぜ。お前って本当にせっかちだな。
風魔流はそれで力を吸い寄せてるのか？
可能性はある。早速
So I just want to wrap up the video with what I was talking about in the very beginning, which was, is it worth your time, is it worth your money? So what I didn't mention with Paladins is that I put my own money into that, so I would definitely recommend that. And if you want, put some money in. I did it just to get all the characters in because I put enough hours in. COD Warzone gets a download. It's worth your download, maybe not too much of your time if you're not into Call of Duty. Brawlhalla is definitely a download now because you would want to have that just in your pocket in case your friends come over. You all can hang out and have a good time. Fall Guys would get an eh. It's worth it maybe to install and play once or twice with your kids, but I don't see it really lasting very long. Genshin Impact would get a download if you like anime. Definitely you're going to probably find something to like. If you don't, it would probably be in the same category as Fall Guys where it's an eh. And then last but not least, let's talk about Worms Rumble. And fuck whoever made that game. That game is awful, and it gets a 0.5 from me. Only because it's Worms. It is terrible in every way. Do not play that game. After all of that is said and done, thank you for listening to this video. I know we're getting about the 20-minute mark, and I really hope that you guys have a safe 2021. give me some comments down below, and don't forget to hit that bell